Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Paredes. Otamendi aim forwards. Short changes him with that pass. Stones. Anderson. Stones gently done. White. Bellingham. Foden. Rice. And it's Spence. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Otamendi tries to clear. Oh, what a ball! Great chance! Goal! England! England take the lead! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
After 3 minutes, number 18.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Senesi. Otamendi. De Paul. Senesi. De Paul. Oh, this looks sharp. Alvarez chasing after it. Rice. Spence. Spence going full steam ahead down the left flank. Gordon. And here's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Rice. Anderson. Rice. Now it's Kane! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rice. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Romero. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. White gets over and intercepts. Yehi. Anderson. Gordon. And here's Kane. And a chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
England really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Calmly anticipates. White. England have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
And hit real chance! Same again, same outcome. Yehi makes the interception. Simeone is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Stones. Anderson. Moved on forwards. It's gone out for a throw-in. Throw-in. White. White, gently done. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Otamendi. England leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. De Paul. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Spence. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Spence drives forward on the overlap. That has been cut short.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Romero. Senesi. De Paul forwards and with intent. Defending of the desperate variety. England are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. De Paul with the cross. Yehi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. Simeone! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's McAllister. Now then, the ball's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Spence. Gordon. Kane. So who's he picking out? Senesi clears it away. And it's Bellingham. And here's Kane. Goes for a shot! A terrific save from the keeper.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Acuna. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Decent chance! This has gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Simeone, and he's gone backward here. And it's Messi. Kane shifted upfield. Paredes. Acuna. Simeone looking to run onto it. Gordon. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Spence. And here's Gordon. Can he finish? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kane. White. Rice. Now it's Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alvarez. Simeone. Acuna. De Paul. Messi. Alvarez. That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. De Paul. Deftly away. Now it's out. There's the shot! White. Bellingham. Stones. And it's played forward. White. Done delicately. Oh, delightful ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Alvarez. Simeone. Now it's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Bellingham tries making a foray down the right. Gordon. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Gordon. And here's Kane. And here's Kane. Kane opts to play it back. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Paredes clears it away. Anderson. Rice. And here's Gordon. McAllister. Moved on forwards. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Alvarez. Alvarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi with the short one. Romero. Lovely feet. McAllister. Acuna. England heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
England, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Paredes. McAllister shifted upfield. Gets it away. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Kane. It's Kane!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Paredes. McAllister.
England are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Senesi. Paredes. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi aim forwards. Gehi. Strong running down that left flank. It'll be a throw-in. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. Romero. Thinks one through. Ball's gone out of play. Romero. And here's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez shoots! He's scored! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 45 minutes is number 9.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway. Simeone. Rice. Rice, gently done. Foden. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. De Paul. Romero. Messi. De Paul. Simeone. Simeone! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What do you think now about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
After 47 minutes is number 15.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Gehi. Rice. And it's White. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
White, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
De Paul. Gehi cuts it out. Stones. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Now he's off and running. Messi. Otamendi. Senesi. Has a look and plays it forward. Spence. Anderson. Spence. Spence goes on a charge down the left. Gets a good foot in there. Romero forwards and with intent. De Paul played out to the right. Can he latch on to this? Messi deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Messi's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Is the shot on? Alvarez played back in. Kane being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Gordon is onto it in a flash. De Paul. Otamendi. Senesi, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Spence. And he welcomes it in. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Foden is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. De Paul. Still they trail and time is ticking away. Ambitious ball here. Stones tries to clear. De Paul hangs one in. That'll be a corner. They've played it short. Romero. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. De Paul. Oh, shooting chance!
This match was 71,198.
And it's Rice. Spence. He has found the way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Clearly not happy with that. De Paul. Romero. Messi. Messi. He's onside. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Stones. Spence. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. De Paul. Romero. De Paul. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham shifted upfield. Spence. Now it's Gordon. Now who's going to be first to this? Acuna. Senesi. Moved on forwards. McAllister. And he cuts out the supply. Anderson. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Rice. Anderson. Stones. England going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently, and it's White. Bellingham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Out to the right. Bellingham has created one goal already. Gordon. Spence chooses to go cross-field. White tries across. Simeone aim forwards. Bellingham. Foden. A header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And it's played forward. Romero. Romero making good progress on the right-hand side. De Paul. Messi is flagged offside. Gehi. Stones. Bellingham. Foden.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Stones gently done. Bellingham. Anderson. Moved on forwards. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Simeone. Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Alvarez. Spence wins the duel this time. White. Bellingham. Foden. Stones. Spence. Now he's off and running. Alvarez. Gehi. Half an hour gone in the second half. That is a great pick out. And it's White. White carries the ball down the right. White puts the ball in. Anderson. Kane with contact, just.
Kane was already celebrating in his head.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Spence gets it away.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Foden. Foden played out towards the right wing. Tries to get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Acuna forwards and with intent. Gordon. Spence. Gordon. Bellingham. White. And here's Bellingham. And here's Foden. Takes a shot! Should have equalised.
Kane absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
And it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Gehi. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And here's Gordon. Spence. Oh, nice touch. Spence has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Martinez sends that a long way. Gordon. Oh, red, nice interception. Romero. Gordon. Now it's Kane. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Here comes another cross. Senesi with the clearance.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Gehi getting this one clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
White. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Stones. White. Stones. Bellingham. England, they do look as though they are just about done here. And it's White. Always onto this. That's an excellent interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Gordon. Gordon, oh, good spread. England with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. They are right into last chance territory. Bellingham. Needs a quality cross. Very nicely done. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Acuna. Simeone. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
England just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that...
So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
McAllister gets over and intercepts. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's to Paul. And here's Messi. And here's to Paul. Played back in. Simeone. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden. Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Oh, a delicate chip through. Defending of the desperate variety. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Bellingham. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Acuna. Now it's Simeone. McAllister. Acuna. Good ball, good take. Simeone played into the box. Referee's given a throw. Romero. McAllister. That's a nicely weighted pass. Acuna is onto this. Acuna, and he's gone backward here. McAllister is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Messi! It's a loose ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played into the middle. And he shoots! And they've got rid.
Argentina would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Takes the shot! White. Rice. Over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. This might spell danger. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good ball! Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Acuna. Anderson. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. De Paul. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. And it's Kane. Oh, played right into his path. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's De Paul. McAllister. Simeone. Very nicely done. Now it's Alvarez. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice looking ball. Foden in acres of space out wide. White looking to hit the byline here. Tries to get it clear. England have reclaimed it. And here's shot at goal! Alvarez. Messi. Argentina keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Delivered in. Bellingham getting this one clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Senesi cuts it out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. here's Foden. And here's Gordon. Otamendi played out to the left flank. Alvarez, spread out to the left. Acuna looking to get on the end of this. Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely feet. Simeone produces a cross. And can he finish it? That's going to go a long way.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Guehi with the clearance. And England have a chance to counter. Now it's Gordon. And it's Spence.
Rice really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Guehi. Anderson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alvarez. Messi. That's tidy. And here's Alvarez! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
White. Foden. And he's managed to get free. That's really well cleared. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter.
Can he finish? Goal! England! England take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Number 16.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And they win it back again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Bellingham. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Rice plays it short. Oh, such a clever touch. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Calmly anticipates. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Senesi wins the duel this time. Gordon. Spence. Now it's Gordon. Alvarez. Messi looking for a runner. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Acuna. Simeone. Senesi forwards and with intent. Rice. Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Spence. Spence. It's a good-looking delivery. Messi. Romero. And here's the pull. Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Spence. Gehi aimed forwards. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Gordon. Gordon. Kane. Bellingham. Foden. Out to the left it goes. Gordon. McAllister shifted upfield. Simeone. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foden. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nice physical challenge. Paredes. England heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gordon. Decent progress down the left. And it's Kane. Kane. Lovely, now then. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. De Paul. And here's Messi. Spence, gently done. Could move up a gear here. And it's played forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, can he get onto this? It's a threatening ball. Oh, and Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thinks one through. Senesi can get it clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Otamendi. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's anyone's ball now. McAllister, and they can counter here. Tries a deft little ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Simeone is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Senesi gets across to intercept that. Simeone. Acuna. And the finish! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
DePaul really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Acuna cuts out the pass. Paredes. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
I'm a little bit worried for them, the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
England happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back underway.
England definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rice. Spence has found the net here, of course. Rice. Gehi chooses to go cross-field. White is onto it in a flash. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Otamendi gets it away. Gordon. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Senesi, gently done. And that's really well manoeuvred. Senesi, aim forwards. Rice. Anderson. White. Foden, who does have an assist to his name. Acuna. McAllister, shifted upfield. Simeone looking to run onto it. And he's there to get rid. Proves too strong. Lovely bit of skill. Simeone. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rice. Spence. Rice. Now it's Gordon. And it's Messi. Gehi. Messi. Paredes. Simeone. That's good play. Acuna, and that's aimed into the middle.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Alvarez. Messi. Romero. That is lovely. And here's Messi. Rice. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Foden. Foden, that's a delicate pass. Could be danger here. White, now up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Senesi forwards and with intent.
Paredes. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Gehi makes the interception. He's through, it's one-on-one! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Alvarez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Rice getting this one clear.
And it's Paredes.
Chance for a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Paredes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Stones clears it away. Acuna. Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. Acuna. Played with finesse. Stones tries to clear. McAllister wins the duel this time. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Anderson.
The attendance in this
Your
match
impression
is
so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Gordon. Gordon proves just a little bit too strong. De Paul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anderson. Gehi. Rice. Gehi. Rice. That pass has been well intercepted. Otamendi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Alvarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rice. Gordon. Rice. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane is offering a Rice smile there.
Rice goes short. Swings it across. De Paul. Messi. Romero. Messi. Romero aim forwards. Stones. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Stones. Anderson. And it's played forward. And it's Kane. Foden. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bellingham. Rice. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Spence. Gordon. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. White. And he cuts out the supply. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. Senesi shifted upfield. McAllister. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Messi played out towards the right wing. De Paul. Paredes. Now it's McAllister. He's found the way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Spence. Well-timed, excellent interception. Messi. Messi, now he's got space here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Messi. Now it's Kane. And it's been played through. Chance here to counter. Oh, nice touch. Might be danger here. Kane, oh, good spread. Chance! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Stones. And here's Gordon. Gordon tries to thread one through. Spence's cross.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Gordon. And here's Kane. And it's Bellingham. Chance, surely! And here's Foden. Otamendi clears it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
keeper's got good distance on that.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Stones gently done. White gently done. Now it's Foden. Oh, that is asking for trouble. White. Swept in. Oh, he's been flattened there.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That has been cut short.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Moved on forwards. Anderson. Simeone.
Acuna. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
McAllister.
De Paul! Oh, that could cost them.
De Paul, well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Spence. Gordon. Well read, nice interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Alvarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have scored that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Bellingham. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Simeone. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Messi. De Paul.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Otamendi.
Real crack up. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
question, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Time to deliver. Acuna moved on forwards. McAllister, Senesi, Messi chasing after it. Stones, Spence, Gordon, and here's Kane. Bellingham. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Anderson. Oh, a delicate chip through. Ball is over the line. Foden proves just a little bit too strong. And he's got his range wrong there. Senesi forwards and with intent. McAllister. Paredes. Otamendi, nicely aimed pass. Stones. Anderson. Foden. Kane. Bellingham. Kane with a shot! Cleared away. And it's White. England have a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Looking for a corner.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Romero, De Paul, Romero, oh, that's a nice ball. Gehi tries to clear. Romero, and here's Messi. That's good play, aimed in towards the chance! That was no routine save.
Simeone actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
On behind for a goal kick.
Acuna gets across to intercept that. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. And here's Kane.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Proves too strong. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gehi, gently done. Can he spark a counter here? And claimed it back swiftly. De Paul played out towards the right wing. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Gordon. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Bellingham. White. Can he get onto this? Decent chance! Great tip. There's the shot! This is goal, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Senesi with the clearance. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Simeone. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Otamendi shifted upfield. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gehi. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Foden. Gordon. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to get it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Anderson. Nice control. That was very necessary. That's a throw.
Romero. Paredes. Romero. Messi. Romero. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the volley.
Stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them.
And here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Ball swung in. Bellingham. Rice. Now it's Kane. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Otamendi.
Paredes. McAllister. Messi. De Paul. Anderson. Kane. Rice, gently done. Gordon, he is through here. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. McAllister. Acuna. Simeone. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now that's well seen too. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
De Paul. And the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Messi. Acuna. Aim forwards. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Great challenge, time to perfection. Rice. Kane. Gordon chips it through. He's found a way through. And it's Messi. Romero. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Paul. That's very neat. De Paul with the cross. That is a brilliant interception. It's a throw-in. De Paul. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great ball if he can get there. De Paul. McAllister. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Kane. McAllister. Could move up a gear here. Simeone. That's an imaginative pass. And it's gone back to the keeper. Stones. And they've got a throw. Simeone, brilliantly cut out. Bellingham gets rid without sophistication. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. He is just caressing the ball. Simeone's cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Moved on forwards. And it's Kane. That's been slipped through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
England going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Yehi. Spence going full tilt down the left. Gordon. And here's Kane. Kane! Fine stop from the keeper.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Simeone. And here's Alvarez. That's a nicely weighted pass. Yehi with the clearance. Anderson shifted upfield. Stones. Gordon. Spence's cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Can he get onto this? He's got away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Paul.
Kane does really well to win the ball there. Foden. Rice. Out to the right. So it is still 0-0. Simeone. And it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. Bellingham. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's managed to get free. Senesi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found the way through. Simeone. There are a few waiting for it. Hit into the middle. Oh, that is asking for trouble. To Paul! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They've played it short. Romero. Now the delivery. And it's Kane. Foden. Now it's caught. Here's a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gordon actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi forwards and with intent. And reclaimed it in a trice. White.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's played forward. Simeone is onto it in a flash. Alvarez! Just fizzes past the post.
Alvarez, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, nicely intercepted. De Paul. Paredes. Simeone. Acuna. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kane. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Back into the middle. And it's Spence. Romero. Simeone. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kane. Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gehi.
suspense. Anderson. Rice. Played towards the other side. White. Aim forwards.
And the counter is on.
And it's McAllister. Simeone.
Alvarez! Goal! Argentina!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Alvarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
After 36 minutes is number 9.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
McAllister wins the duel this time. Acuna. Acuna shifted upfield. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez laid out to the left flank. Simeone. Acuna.
He can get that clear.
And here's Messi. And it's McAllister. Now it's...
There's the shot! He was not concerned by that.
How about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Paredes. Paredes, gently done. White. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Moved on forwards. Gehi attempts a clearance. Acuna. Simeone. It's a goal kick. Rice. Looks to the other side. White. Some good work on the right flank here. White.
Crunching tackle.
Acuna did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Romero, and it's played forward, and that is as far as they're going to go.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Acuna, gently done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
England can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rice. Stones. Bellingham. White. Bellingham.
And it's White. White. Now here's the delivery. And that is out of play.
Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in.
Played in by Foden. Romero. Messi. Romero. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Alvarez! He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gordon goes for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Alvarez is on his own.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Foden. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while.
He's through here. Now it's Bellingham. Senesi gets it clear. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Foden. That is lovely. Bellingham with the delivery. Foden.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Lovely bit of skill.
Bellingham. Chance for a shot! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Otamendi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Otamendi shifted upfield. Anderson. Rice. And it's Kane. And here's Gordon. White. Senesi getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Yehi. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone goes on a charge down the left.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Stones. Gordon. Out to the left it goes. Gordon. Bellingham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Short changes him with that pass. Stones aim forwards. De Paul. Acuna. Senesi, gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Ah, such a clever touch. Gordon's cross.
Argentina might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Argentina, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Great defending, strong and determined. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Receives it in a good position here. He's had a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Simeone. Rice, spread out to the left. Romero, who does have an assist to his name. Up towards the front line. Calmly anticipates. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Messi. Alvarez with 2 goals already to his name. Senesi. Romero. Messi. Alvarez. Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Acuna. Oh, it's played into the area.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
And it's White. And here's Foden. Kane. Acuna. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Paredes. McAllister. Acuna shifted upfield. Bellingham. Kane. He's got space, shot a goal! Foden. Decent chance! And they've got rid. That's tidy. And it's Rice. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking to break at pace. Nice looking ball. Gordon. Bellingham. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Alvarez. Big chance! Must be! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. England are down to 10 men.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
Messi!
England have got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
Alvarez. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Proves too strong. Bellingham. Played with finesse. And he cuts out the supply. McAllister wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Alvarez. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Nice physical challenge. Simeone. Anderson forwards and with intent, and the counter-attack is on for England. Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
How decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down as opposed to 2.
Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
What's amended? De Paul moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Stones gently done. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Spence's cross. Bellingham. And here's Foden. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Foden plays it in. That looks a cracking ball. White. Foden. And it's White. It's a loose ball. Sigh of relief from the defence.
Kane, that's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Substitution for England.
But there's going to be another change here. Well, the referee's seen the ball, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Rice moves short. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Alvarez. The final 5 minutes. Rice. Foden. Anderson. The pass is intercepted. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. McAllister. Foden. Probing pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rice. Spread out to the left. Romero cuts it out. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Foden. Rashford. It's Rashford! It's in! Deep, deep into injury time! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
England give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. 2 minutes to be added on.
Otamendi. Paredes. Stones gets across to intercept that. They are right into last chance territory. Paredes. De Paul. Romero. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
England definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
And that gets things running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. We've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. He's found the way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No foul, says the referee. Foden. And here's Bellingham. Takes a shot! And here's Gordon. Gordon!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Messi. Romero. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. Bellingham tries making a foray down the right. And it's White. Bellingham. That's very neat. Foden. He has found a way through. He can get that clear. Great chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Paredes. Acuna. Simeone. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Foden. Good ball, good take. Into the channel. Showing good feet. Rice. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Romero, gently done. Romero. Messi. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Spence. Rice. And it's Kane. Gordon knocks it out wide. And here's... And the shot! Bellingham. White looking to hit the byline here.
England really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. White clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And it's Spence. Gordon. Spence providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Kane. Cleared without complication. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Romero. That is lovely. Paredes. Romero. Rice forwards and with intent. And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. Tries a shot! And it's been played through. And that was very necessary. Alvarez. Simeone. Oh, he's found support out wide. Simeone. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Foden. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Bellingham. Foden. Spence. And here's Gordon. Kane. And the finish!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Otamendi. Simeone, now he's off and running. Alvarez stood his ground strongly. Moved on forwards. And here's Foden. Kane. Oh, that's a nice ball. Otamendi can get it clear. Gehi. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. Out of play for a throw. White does really well to win the ball there. Spence. Rice. Strong running down that left flank. DePaul did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Rice. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Gahey, and he goes cross-field. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones. White. Bellingham. Bellingham, gently done. So who's he picking out? Foden. Foden! And here's Kane. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's McAllister. Searching pass he's played there. Gets it away. Stones. White. Bellingham. Oh, played through for the wide man. Acuna. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Simeone. Simeone's cross. That's an excellent interception. Rice. Spence. Gahey. Spence. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Stones. Bellingham. Foden. Foden has been caught there, it's a foul. White. And here's Bellingham. Kane opts to play it back. There's the shot! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice with the short one. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error. Big chance!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rice plays it short. Gahey, and that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Bellingham. It's a mighty effort! Goal! England! England take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 33 minutes is number 18.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
McAllister, aim forwards. That's really well cleared.
England have got it back and they'll have another go. Gordon. Gordon has got himself a free kick. Messi. De Paul. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Simeone chasing after it. Time and again they are repelled. Keeper's got good distance on that. Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rice. Thinks one through. Oh, that's clever. And it's White. Plays it across. And that's out of reach. Messi. Argentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Anderson. Anderson, and the keeper's got it again. England have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. White. Just 5 minutes left until the break. De Paul. De Paul. Messi. Messi. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Foden. Foden! Could be danger here, and he shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it. McAllister is there, and he can get that clear.
Otamendi. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Acuna. Oh, not quite. Spence chooses to go cross-field. And it's Bellingham.
2 elements have been indicated.
Senesi. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Senesi. McAllister. Acuna.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rice. Stones. Yehi. Rice. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
England clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
England ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Acuna. Simeone ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Acuna cuts out the pass. McAllister. Acuna, gently done. White. Stones. Yehi. Stones. Moved on forwards. Stones. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Gordon. Senesi. Paredes. Messi. De Paul. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Chance here to counter.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Spence. Rice. Yehi. Stones. Bellingham, who's set up 1 goal so far. Foden. White. Bellingham. White. Anderson. Rice. Out to the left it goes. Spence's cross. Alvarez. So what can they make of this? Otamendi. Otamendi. Oh, good-looking ball. McAllister. Acuna. De Paul. And the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Yehi. Rice. Yehi. Rice. Spence. Gordon. And here's Kane.
That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Gahey, he's gone direct here. Rice. And it's Kane. Simeone. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Great defending, strong and determined. Gordon given the lift of his goal. Gordon. Lobbed in behind. And that pass just didn't quite work. Paredes. Alvarez. And it's played forward. Alvarez goes for the shot! Well, that is asking for trouble. Simeone's cross.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He is through here. And it's White. Proves too strong. De Paul. Simeone. He's found a way through. Oh, good ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. White gets it clear. Foden, no. Again, there's no way through. Gordon caresses it through. And he's there to clear it. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Alvarez. And he's found a way past. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And they can counter here. Simeone. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Messi. Messi. He's had a shot! Same again, same outcome. Paredes. Simeone. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Simeone really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kane, oh, good spread. And it's White. What a throw in. And here's Foden. Looking for a decent ball in. Chance! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Good chance here! De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone. Acuna. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Spence going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he spot? And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
McAllister is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Bellingham. Foden shifted upfield. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Rice. Kane. Now there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Now it's Simeone. And that's been won straight back. And it's Messi. Anderson forwards and with intent. Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gordon in acres of space out wide. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Great ball if he can get there. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Foden absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, that is a bit special.
Goal scorer for Argentina after 75 minutes is number 10, Messi.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
White. And here's Bellingham.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Simeone, and that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Spence. Rice. Stones. Anderson. Anderson shifted upfield. Bellingham. White. Stones. Anderson. And it's played forward. Gordon shoots! Should have put that one away.
Gordon really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
DePaul. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well timed, excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stones. Bellingham. Stones aim forwards. Argentina have a free kick. Romero.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Rice. Kane. Shot, surely! Rice goes short. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
England really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 86 minutes, number 9, Harry Kane.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, sweet feet.
And what a climax we have here! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Number 10, Messi.
England can make their change now with a break in play. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. And, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Bellingham. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Stones. Very much into the last knockings. Yehi. Stones. Bellingham. Anderson. Stones. Livramento. Succumbs to the pressure.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Simeone. Spread out to the left. That's tidy. Oh, it's come loose. They are right into last chance territory. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Substitutions taking place.
Thinks about the shot. A lot of space ahead of him. Bellingham. Anderson. And that is that. England proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's a performance you can't really complain about, both in terms of inspiration.
Business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Acuna. Messi. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rice. Foden. He steps in, and that's the end of that. McAllister. De Paul. Spence. Yehi. Rice. Alvarez. Paredes tries to dink it through. De Paul. Out to the right. A chance to play it in. Anderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Simeone. Simeone thinks, tries a shot! Goal! Argentina!
Alvarez really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Goal scorer for Argentina after 8 minutes is number 15.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bellingham. White. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Acuna. Acuna shifted upfield. Alvarez. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
After 10 minutes is number 9.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Moved on forwards. Bellingham. And it's White. And here's Foden. That's an excellent interception. Great chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. Rice plays it short. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Acuna. Simeone. Anderson, aim forwards. White. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Senesi. Senesi, gently done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Bellingham. He's got big chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, they can break here. Messi. Simeone. Spread out to the left. Showing good feet. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Tries to get it clear. It's Rodrigo de Paul. McAllister. Argentina have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, nice touch. Simeone. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Romero. Romero closing in on goal. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rice. Spence. Played towards the other side. White carries the ball down the right. Bellingham. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Simeone does have his name on the score sheet, of course. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's White. Simeone. And he's managed to get free. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, it's come loose. And it's played forward. Now it's Foden, and it's Bellingham. Can he latch on to this? Foden. Nice physical challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Otamendi tries to clear. Out for a throw.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
England clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Spence clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width.
Could be danger here. He's found the way through. Kane! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
McAllister. That's a sharp pass. DePaul. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. McAllister ploughing through the middle. Can he finish? And somehow it stayed out. Gehi. England keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Spence. That's a good run down the left. Spence. Time to deliver. Romero. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Rice. Simeone did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Spence. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Produces a cross. No, that's not going to find its target. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's Messi. Messi played out to the left flank. Simeone. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Stopping. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shoots! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Rice. Stones. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Spence. Rice. Anderson. Anderson forwards and with intent. Oh, that's nice. Gordon. Kane with a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Kane, Bellingham. It's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's out for a goal kick. Romero. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Gehi. Good play on the left-hand side here. Paredes concedes a free kick for that. And here's Gordon. That's good defending, very good defending. That's going to go a long way. Bellingham, and it's lofted through here. White puts them all in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Foden, oh, he's got a sight of goal. Can he deliver? He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
England are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Senesi aim forwards. Otamendi. Paredes. Paredes shifted upfield. Acuna gently done. Simeone showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gordon. Spence. Paredes. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Paredes. Long ball looking to counter. Spence. England going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Messi is fouled.
10 elements has been indicated.
Bellingham. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Oh, this is a canny finish! Sticks it away! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
The goal scorer for England after 45 minutes is number 9, Harry Kane.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's on it, can he get away? Acuna picks it up now. White. Bellingham. Bellingham chips it through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
England can really do with some bigger names standing up here at times.
Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Clearly not happy with that. Rice. Stones. Bellingham. And it's White. Foden. White. That's good play. Oh, it's played into the... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Moved on forwards. Senesi. Acuna. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Foden tries making a foray down the right. White. Bellingham. White. And here's Foden. White. The ball is loose and the chase is on. White tries across.
England clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Rice. Anderson. Spence.
Rice. And it's Spence. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. And it's played forward. McAllister. Simeone. Simeone has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham. White. Foden, who does have an assist to his name. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Foden. Done delicately. Not the most accurate pass. Alvarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Foden. And here's Kane. Played out to the right. It's a great ball. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. England are back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 57 minutes is number 18.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the throw-in. Stones. Some good work on the right flank here. Bellingham goes for a shot! Paredes. De Paul shifted upfield. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pickford, on ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Messi. De Paul. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Simeone. De Paul. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Messi goes short. Alvarez. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Argentina, after 62 minutes, is number 9.
Argentina go into the lead. Yehi. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Simeone. De Paul. Romero has it out wide and in space. Chance, surely! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Now it's Gordon! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gordon is offering a right smile there.
And it's hoisted clear. Chooses to go back. Chance! It's a loose ball. And here's Bellingham.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Paredes. Rice. Spence. Rice. Spence. Now who's going to be first to this? Paredes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Romero. Bellingham. Over to the left. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Kane. Kane tries to thread one through. Gordon. And here's Kane. Shapes to shoot! Acuna. Foden. Foden, gently done. Throw it. Paredes. McAllister.
Acuna. Simeone. Oh, it's a decent chance! Pickford trying to keep this in. Cleared without complication. Romero. Muscular approach does pay off here. Spence shifted upfield. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Anderson. Spence. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Yehi. Rice. Yehi. Rice. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch.
Rice. Spence. Spence chooses to go cross-field. Foden tries a measured ball. And he's heaved it away. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. And now the breakaway. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Romero, and here's McAllister.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, it's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Kane, lobbed in behind. Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Rice played out to the left flank, and he's picked out the run. Oh, sweet feet. Gordon spread out to the left. Foden. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was beautiful, something close to genius. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
McAllister moved on forwards.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's played forward. Foden. White. Looking for a decent ball in. Played it again.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kane. Oh, good take in a good area. And he shoots! Kane, and he's gone. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's there to clear it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Simeone.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's been slipped through. And the flag has stayed down. Hit into the... It's a mighty effort! Otamendi attempts a clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Foden. It's Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Foden. And the finish! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. Romero. We are into stoppage time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rice.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Kane. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Romero proves just a little bit too strong. Climbs up big! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss will be amused.
Number 7.
Argentina take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
England never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, please have your entry tickets in hand as it's time for